Welcome to the Our League app. You are inside in the pocket with myself, Alex Simmons.
And Leon Price.
And it's wide open. League One this weekend. You got four wrong. Four out of five wrong.
Thanks.
All you people who put an hacker on, blame this man. No idea whatsoever. I think I got three right. Let's look over last weekend for a start. And there's only one place to start for me. The team I picked last week to win the league, Newcastle, the big winners this week, as they got the result when everyone else around them lost this weekend, and they were 19-18 up at Doncaster. You thought Doncaster would get on the line, but Newcastle did the business.
Yeah, I think it was a really close game, and I don't think it was until the last 30 seconds that Nick Newman, the new signing,
what a bit of business,
got the drop goal. So he's already done the business for him. So it's a massive win for Newcastle. Both of them teams are equally as good at, like we said, all the teams are capable of beating each other. But they're on form now. I'd say Newcastle probably the form team of the competition. Would you say?
Mate, I would do, and I think that Dennis Betts did wonders at Widnes. I don't think anyone really gives Dennis the respect he's due, because at Widnes he lost Kev Brown and he bought through so many fantastic youth products with Phil Finney at the club as well. And you're looking now at the young kids that Widnes have got at the club who are performing. Although that's down to Dennis Betts and the great work that he did. He's gone to Newcastle, a club that's investing in it, a chairman who's passionate about the club and the area. And he could do some wonderful things there with Simon Finnegan.
Yeah, I mean, his first piece of business was to bring Simon Finnegan in, who had been at the Toronto Wolfpack. So he's doing a fantastic job there. The club's going places. I think when you're investing a lot of money into your squad, you want experience to bring them new players through and to try and surge into the next league. So yeah, I think it's the right appointment was Dennis Betts, and I think he does get the respect. I think he did really well. I think the biggest thing that happened at Widnes was Kev Brown going and never replaced him. But before that he did fantastic. So yeah, I think players wise, I think he's very well respected.
That's 3 consecutive wins, 2 points off top spot. It's looking ominous.
Yeah, it's good. It's really close. I think we've got Whitehaven on 17, and then you've got Hunslet and Oldham on 16, and then closely followed by Newcastle. So Newcastle and London both on 15. So really and truly it's wide open, and you're looking for a team now really to try and get some consistency.
Let's go now up to the Rec, because Whitehaven lost at home to North Wales Crusaders. Has to be the shock of the round. Massive
shock of the round, and especially for North Wales Crusaders, who've been struggling for wins really, because they are a good team.
They've been close, though.
They've been really close, but just can't get over the line. But I'm really pleased for Anthony Murray, the coach of North Wales Crusaders. A really nice guy. He's been there a while. Coached my old friend Stuart Radin when Stuart Radin were there, and whenever I coached against him, we always had a lot of time to talk to me about how we were getting along, and had a good chat with him. So really pleased for him and the boys. It's a massive win to go up there, up to Cumbria, and to pull that off with Whitehaven sitting pretty at the top of the table and being really hard to beat in Cumbria. It's a massive win.
What's North Wales like as a club? Because you've been there as a coach.
Yeah.
What's it like when you go down there?
It's really hard place to win. They're a good team. They've got players like Stephen Wild, who played Super League. They're a tough team to beat. They're on a low budget. They're very well coached. They've got a good following, and they're a tough team to beat. So I've been a bit surprised that they've lost as many games as they have this year, but they've only lost close. But to win that one there, hopefully they can kick on and move forward from there.
And where are Whitehaven now? Because it's just a blip, do you think, or would this signal a few worries? Because they had quite a few injuries during the game.
Well, you just hope, they will be hoping that the injuries that they picked up during the game are not long term. If you've got 4 or 5 players getting injured during the game, if they're injured in the long term, and you're talking 4, 5, 6 weeks, then they could be in trouble. But they'll be slightly worried by that, because they lost last week against Newcastle, this week against North Wales Crusaders, so they'll want to break that cycle very quickly.
Down to West Wales Raiders. You mentioned them there. Let's go to West Wales Raiders right now. West Wales 10, Hunslet 72. It's not getting easy for the West Wales side.
No, and that was the only game that I got right this week.
Yeah.
So cheers Hunslet. But 72 points, good for the points difference for Hunslet. Vila Halafihi scoring 2 tries.
Potsy with a hat-trick inside 20 minutes.
20 minutes, blooming hell. So yeah, they'll be happy with the points difference for Hunslet. They're right at the top of the table now. And they'll be one of the teams that'll be wanting to get that top spot off Whitehaven without a shadow of a doubt. It's just, for me, it's like whoever picks up the consistency, who can string together 2, 3, 4 wins, without win, loss. So yeah, I think just trying to get that consistency is the key for whoever's going to finish top.
I still think it's going to be a battle come the end in the last games that are coming up between Oldham and Newcastle for that top spot for number one.
Well, they're rising now, aren't they?
I think those two teams look like they're hitting form at the right time, and if Whitehaven's got a few injuries, we could see them just drop into the playoffs. But a fantastic season so far.
Yeah, it's probably
been great League One.
Yeah, it's probably been mostly, well, along with Championship for nobody dominating the league. It's so wide open. There's seven or eight teams who all can beat each other, like we say every week. I think the big part of it, a little bit, is luck with not picking up too many injuries, and obviously your recruitment, who can recruit at the right time. But them 7 teams or 8 teams down to North Wales and Workington there on 7 and 8, they can all beat each other, no problem. Home or away, wherever they go, on the day they can all beat each other. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a really, really exciting finish to the season.
Working in there, the let us down, the Borough Ground, returning home, 16 points to Oldham's 26. I'm gutted. I always gutted when they lose. Sort of support the Maras. What happened?
I don't know what happened. They got a massive crowd as well. I think they got a 1,016 crowd over at Borough Park, which is the football ground, whilst Derwent Park gets transformed. I don't know what happened. I expected them to win. They had a few injuries back. They had a strong starting team. But in saying that, Oldham have been playing well. They've been coming good. With obviously we're getting Danny Langtree back. He scored 2 at the weekend. Rich Yorkyard scored a try as well.
Good players, them two, aren't they?
They're really, really top players. And I've been getting a bit of grief on Twitter off one of their players saying,
"Who's that?"
I don't know his name.
Call him out.
I don't know his name. I've forgotten. But he called me out saying, didn't pick us. Just leave it, Leon. Let it go. If he's using that as motivation for him to win games, I'm glad I'm motivating you to help you win games.
Let it go, Leon. Let it go.
I've let it go. It's all right. You just keep on playing and I'll keep on tipping against you, and hopefully you'll keep on winning.
Let's go now to the feature game between Keighley Cougars and London Scullers. Let's take a look at the action.
They're going to play through the middle through Feather. He's looking dangerous. Short side play here.
Down this left-hand side they come.
Try time!
It's a great try at the corner. Well finished as well.
Left or right?
Lewis Reid plays it. Ball put left initially.
That's a great shot lead.
Lovely ball. Here's Maranka. Maranka throws a dummy and he's in. It's a very slow play the ball though. The two continue their argument as Miller feeds it to Hardcastle. Hardcastle across to Aitchison. Aitchison into a hole. Aitchison over the line and 4 points to Keighley. Right. Down that side once again. Drop back over the shoulder. Lovely run coming in. Great run inside pass.
Fantastic try.
And that's a try underneath the post. Plays it. Coleman works it out to Caro. Caro puts it on the boot again. It's a good kick.
He's done it.
Picked it up.
He's done real well.
And he slips it in field. It's a response here from London Scullers.
They really needed that as well.
Held up. Plays it to Thorman. Thorman dummies. Brings it left. Chance here.
It's a try time for Milius McCarney. He's come off his wing. Come around. Thorman's found him and he's charged over the line at full speed. What?
Finds his front. Plays it quickly. Right darts forward.
An easy one.
Scoots over from dummy half. Lamont Bryant was closing the play down. Chance here though for Feather.
He's over. The old timer's over.
5 metres out from the line. Drop back to Ilatu. He pops it out for Jermaine Coleman, who funnels back to the right. Here's Scott. He's reached out.
Great finish. Great hit and spin.
That's Judd Greenoff. 2 metres out from the line. And then they're going to pinch one, Hardy, from dummy half.
He scored. He's got it down. Definitely got it down.
Nice little work there.
Pricey, you were commentating at this game. Are you enjoying your time on the Owl Liga?
Yeah, it's good bit of experience. It's a nice way to stay in the game. Obviously, with not coaching now or not having anything to do with the game. It's probably the first time in a long time that most of my weekends are free. So it's just nice to come along and stay involved.
Mate, I've got to say, it's funny because there's not. I only noticed this from someone saying it to me. There's no black presenters on Sky or BBC. Might be a shout for you there, mate. You're getting a bit of experience now. You would have thought, in this day and age, we'd have some more black faces on the TV.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll soon see.
You put your hand up?
I'd always put my hand up. Yeah. It's good. I just think it's. Yeah, I think it's really and truly the biggest thing about it is having a passion for the sport, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and
it's also inspiring the next generation, young black players who see people like yourself who achieved everything in the game, and I think it's important that you represent it.
I agree. That.
We'll see what happens. Who knows? Right then. the game. How good was the game?
It was a really good game. London Scholars started off really well.
Yeah.
They started really fast and dominated the first 7 or 8 minutes, and then they got Keighley got a breakaway try, and from there they never looked like turning back. I think the half-backs, Ben Hardcastle and Jack Miller, they controlled the game fantastically well, and they never looked like losing. They were shifting the ball from side to side, and also Dean up in defence really, really well. So encouraging signs for Reece Lovegrove, who's just taken over. I think it's the first win in 5 games.
We were talking about it last week, won in 5, but Jamie Thackeray said Reece is an outstanding coach.
Well, if Thax is saying that, then he must be good. So it'll be the response that he wanted. But not only that they got the points, it's the way that in the manner that they got them, they played some good rugby. They defended really, really well. And their halfbacks, I was really impressed with their halfbacks. They control the game very well. So encouraging signs for them boys.
Mate, it really is, and you know the big thing is they went to 1 point, so they're off the bottom of the table.
Yeah.
Which is it's a big thing because obviously losing all those points, they would be up in 5th, I think.
Yeah.
And which is sad in a way, but they can come again. The club is now stable under new management, new ownership, so it's exciting times for Cougar fans.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to get that old Cougar mania back.
Yeah.
You know, it's Cougar time and rah in the background, and they're trying to get the Razzmatazz back, Phil Larder's back there on it, new coach. So yeah, like you said, they've gone through the tough times. Hopefully, the times can move forward now. And back in the day, Keighley were a big club.
Yeah.
Like when I were a young kid, Keighley was massive.
Yeah.
So let's hopefully they can bring it back and get back in championship.
All these clubs, Dewsbury, I would put Batley now, Batley, Dewsbury, Keighley, they're big towns. There's a lot of people there, and if you look at Castleford, the success of their fan base, 10,000 people with a population of 40,000, a quarter of the population rock up to the game. There is that potential in all those places to deliver, even Cumbria, to deliver 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people, and that's where they really need to be.
Absolutely, yeah. And that goes down to your marketing, it goes down to your infrastructure, your planning, your stadium, your match day experience. There's a lot more things go into it than just say we want this number of people. Castleford getting 10,000 fans to every home game hasn't happened by luck. It's been planning, it's been your team winning, it's your academy, your youth system, your marketing strategies. There's a lot more things go into it than just winning the rugby game. So these things take time, but if done right, like you said, Castleford showed it can be done.
It can be done. Right then, let's look at the fixtures this week. Pressure is on, mate.
I don't like this getting tweets over me calling the game.
We need to put like a £5 charity account every week, don't we?
Problem. Yeah,
we'll sort that out for this so you can see how we can do it to. Right, so Coventry Bears versus Doncaster. Saturday fixture.
Yeah, well, I'm not too sure. Coventry are a strange team. They're really... Some days they can beat one of the top teams, and then some days they lose by 30, 40. So I'm going to have to go with Doncaster away win. I'm going to have to.
So going Doncaster with that one. So Doncaster. London Scholars versus Whitehaven.
Oh, wow.
Tough one.
It's a really tough
London, being turned over away, they were still dancing on the train on the way home.
Yeah,
so the spirits are pretty good. I thought they'd won when I saw that. I was like, I looked at the result the next day, I'm like, they'll beat.
Yeah, that shows you how close they are.
Yeah, love it, those boys.
That's a tough one to call. That's a really tough one to call.
I'm going to go London.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'll go Whitehaven then.
Right, you're going Whitehaven.
I'll go Whitehaven.
I'm going to go London. Okay. Go on, the Scholars. Come on, you governor. Sunday games. Newcastle Workington.
This is a really, really difficult one. I'm going to have to go Newcastle off form. Off their last 2 or 3 games, beating Doncaster and beating Whitehaven on the previous week. I'm going to have to go on form. Newcastle.
My head says Newcastle. My heart says Workington.
So where are you going?
I'm split.
So where are you going?
Couldn't go with my heart. You always follow your heart in life. Come on, the Maras. Go on, the Workington. North Wales Crusaders versus Keighley. Another tough one.
It's a really tough one after I've not called North Wales to win one game this season, I don't think.
So you're going to call?
So I'm going to go North Wales. With them picking up the massive win, I'm going to go with them this week.
I'm going to go for Keighley just for Thax. So we've got a bit of competition today. Oldham versus West Wales.
Yeah,
easy West Wales win.
Yeah, big Oldham win. Oldham, you're going to win this week, I think. So you can't get no tweets giving me grief.
Absolutely. Do you reckon they'll get 100 points, Oldham? Good enough team?
They're good enough to on their own pitch, but I don't think they'll get on quite a go.
No. But it's going to be a big win for Oldham. That's it from us today. If you've got any abuse you want to give to Leon on Twitter, fire away. Any players want to come on, we'd like to get some players on the show.
Yeah, get some on.
Any players, can do a Monday afternoon, Monday evening filming, please give us a message to Alex Simmons TV on Twitter. We'd love to get League One people in the studio with us to share your thoughts with this big O from myself, Alex Simmons. See you next week.